I think that we are going to ask him to be our boyfriend. Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 9 of our Sims 4 Joy of Life Legacy Challenge. We're here with baby Joy, who is in her high chair. She's just hanging out while Emilia gets herself ready for the day. And you will notice that we are in an unfamiliar space. And that is actually because Joy and Emilia have moved houses. So we are in a brand new rental. We're on the same street as we were before. So our old house is right there. It's literally across the street. Our parents live right there on the corner. We're just 2 doors down from them. We're on the main floor of this house. The second floor is actually being rented out as well. So I will give you a little tour. As we walk in, you'll see that we actually have a very nice big open entryway. You'll recognize some of the furniture. So I did move with all of Emilia's furniture other than the bathroom and the kitchen. I don't know who that is. Other than the bathroom and the kitchen furniture. So some stuff is new, but there's also some old stuff that you'll recognize. So in this entryway, we managed to fit a little office nook for Emilia. Of course, as a business owner, I think it's important for her to be able to have a little desk area, a place where she can do her accounting and other businessy things, taxes, all that stuff. Then to the left here is a sitting room. And so this has a lot of familiar items, I think, but we did get some new toys for baby Joy. This is our old couch. We have our old TV here, so you can kind of sit here, watch TV. And we did get this record player because Emilia does like sounds. So I thought it would be fun if we had some music for her, which we didn't have in the previous house. And then this first door here is actually a little nursery. So baby Joy now has her own bedroom. It's super cute. I love it. I think it looks absolutely adorable. Emilia did splurge on a lot of items for Joy. So, and I love this gorgeous wallpaper that we use in here. Then if you come back out here, on this side, this is the bathroom. So it's not anything exciting. You'll notice we brought our shelf over from before. We have our rugs and stuff from before, but this bathroom was actually here when we moved in. We did not add this. And then in this room here, this is Emilia's bedroom. The shelves will be familiar, and the bed, of course, bedside tables. And we actually have space for a proper wardrobe now, which is really nice. And then back out here, if we look to the left first, this is actually meant to be a dining room, I believe, but we've turned it into a little playroom for Joy. And then back here, we have a very large kitchen. We brought over all of our appliances. Everything is here. I mean, we didn't bring over the stove and the fridge or anything, but we brought over like our mixer, and I bought us a kettle. I don't think we had space for that in the previous house. And of course, our cookbooks are in the corner here. And then we have our table just here in the kitchen because it's very, very large. And so we didn't really need space for a dining room, which is why I kind of chose to use that as a playroom. And then if you come out here, we have a gorgeous deck. So Emilia's furniture is back here as well, along with her planters, with her plants that I forget that we have. So I think we had a plant die anyways. And then there's her lounge chair that she had before. But other than that, there's not very much going on. And then these are the stairs actually to the upstairs unit. So our upstairs neighbor uses this back patio to actually enter their home. So this space is shared, but they didn't have any furniture here. So Emilia put her stuff out. And then we actually now do have this little mudroom area with a washer and dryer, which is very exciting. So we will be doing laundry now, which, I mean, we'll see how it goes. We'll see if we're able to keep up with everything else we're doing, you know, running a bakery, raising a child on our own. But I think we'll be able to manage because Emilia is a goddess and she is just amazing at everything she does. So some time has passed since the previous episode, and there's actually a pet drive also going on right now. So there's a bunch of animals roaming around. So we'll make sure to pet them and everything. But a few things have happened since we last played. Yeah, so here you can see, get ready to make a positive impact in the pet adoption drive, meet furry friends around the residential who are in need of a forever home. You can even call the property owner to take part of this heartwarming event. But also, our parents actually both passed away. So you'll see it wasn't 8 days ago. I'm pretty sure it was literally like 1 day ago in game time from when I last played. But our dad passed away. And then shortly after, our mom was actually coming to visit us in the new house and she passed away right here on our steps. So I'm going to put this in Emilia's inventory. I do think we're going to maybe have a funeral for our parents, so long as we can find Maximiliano's tomb as well. And you can see here's the message where her father died. So they passed away on the same day, actually. So I'm going to go around and I'm just going to make sure that we pet some of these animals that are wandering around. Because Emilia is a neat sim, I think she'd be a little bit nervous if any of the pets shed a lot because she has a hard enough time staying on top of the vacuuming as it is. I have been also trying to manage her diabetes as well. We've just been taking a little bit of extra time to work out and just be a little bit more conscious of what it is we're eating. We still need to take insulin, of course, but she has been a little bit better at keeping her diabetes under control just with a few different lifestyle changes. So yeah, but right now we do need to take some insulin. And even though we keep trying to pet the animals, Emilia, of course, is constantly checking on Joy and making sure that her needs are taken care of. She did notice Joy has a stinky diaper, so she's just taking a little break from the animals to make sure that she changes her, I believe. Oh, she does actually need a nap. Look at that. Emilia knows what she's doing. You know what? I'm just gonna let her take care of Joy on her own. I don't really need to help her out. She's been really great with taking care of her child. For today's episode, I think what we are going to be doing is we are going to be taking Emilia on a date. And I have to say thank you so much to everyone who participated in last week's poll. I was very happy to see that most folks agreed with me and felt like Kelvin is really a sim that we should pursue, and that the date that happened last week was truly, I think, a dream date for Olivia. We are going to be trying to see him again today if we can. We're not quite, I don't think, at the point yet where we would introduce him to our child. We probably would let him know we have a child, but of course, we want to be careful bringing people into Joy's life until we're absolutely sure of them. And then the other thing is Emilia is aging up into a toddler over the weekend. Her birthdays come up really fast. So we also want to make sure that we are focusing as much as possible on her milestones. Look, Joy's like, Mom, I need you. Where are you going? Don't go cry in the closet. Emilia is very sad because of the loss in the family, losing a parent. It's hard to see those closest to us pass away. Emilia can find some solace by mourning at a tombstone or an urn. So she is quite sad. She is missing her parents. And I do think putting them to rest would be very important. So maybe that's actually something we should do this episode if we can. But let me just make sure that we're taking good care of Joy and getting her ready to bed. Emilia did actually also install this mobile because, again, Joy likes sounds. So we thought that maybe playing a little bit of music would be something that she would enjoy at the end of the night. Oh my gosh, there's a dog that's like asleep in our furniture. Oh, goodness. All right. Well, I think Emilia actually just wants to go to bed, and that's probably not a bad idea to try and get some sleep while Joy is also sleeping. So I'm going to let her rest, and I will catch you all up in the morning. Except I just want to take a quick little look at Emilia here in her cute little nursery. Look at how sweet and cozy she is. I love this nursery. I think it's so cute. Let me know what you think, but it's just so happy and calm but bright. It just makes me feel joyful. I don't know. If I have a child, this is what I want their room to look like. I think it's super sweet. All right, so it is the next day. It's still very early in the morning, but both Emilia and baby Joy are up and getting their day started with a little bit of breakfast. I have changed some of Emilia's outfits. I actually also took her hair out of the braids. Most of her outfits, she had her hair in braids previously, but she's taken them out now and she has a few different hairstyles, so I thought it would be fun just to switch it up a little bit for her. But she's still very, very sad thinking about her parents. So I really do think that we need to go put her parents to rest. And if we can, we need to find her dad's grave. I think if I can't find it, I can probably do that with MC Command Center. But maybe we'll go to our parents' house first and see if it's anywhere about. We need to maybe clean Joy up a little bit. And I also think that Emilia probably does want to vacuum here. So I'm going to have her vacuum the living room, and then we will go see if we can find where our father's urn is, or his tombstone, whichever. Oh yeah, and that's the other thing, because she did complete her previous aspiration. I've now given her the perfectly pristine aspiration. So that is where Emilia is at, and she does love to clean. So I think that this will work out well for us. Look, she just went and cleaned the toilet on her own, but I will catch you up once we're at her parents' house. All right, so we're here at our parents' house, and our brother actually is right outside. So we're just going to hand her over here, and then I think we can knock on the door. I don't know if our father will have passed away here, but hopefully we can find his urn. Oh, look, it's right here. Yeah, that's Maximiliano's urn. Can I just put that in our inventory? Yeah. Okay. All right. So now we're going to travel, and we're going to bring our brother with us. I did find a cemetery, and I put it in the world, and it is in Windenburg. And I made sure that there is a spot for our parents where we can lay them to rest, where they will be close to each other, because, you know, they were close in life, and now they can be close in the next life together. So there's this nice quiet cemetery. It's got a nice pond in the middle, and it does have a mausoleum here. There are some urns placed inside. It's got some quiet places to sit and think about your loved ones, and it even has a sort of little rest area downstairs with coffee and bathrooms and stuff like that. So this is actually quite a nice cemetery. I did clear 2 spots for them. We are going to mourn Francesca, and then we will come over and mourn Maximiliano. It's really, really hard to say goodbye to a parent, let alone both parents. And they did go so close to each other. But I do think that's a testament to how much they loved each other, that once Maximiliano passed, Francesca knew it was her time. So we'll just let Emilia take her time to say goodbye. And then we are going to release their spirits as well. And then we can come back and visit anytime that we want, and maybe just plant some flowers in the spring. So we are going to be releasing Maximiliano. Thank you so much for being such a wonderful father. And we will release Francesca as well. Thank you for being such a wonderful mother. And that is our final goodbye. And we have here that we are sad in loving memory from releasing spirit. A cherished sim recently passed on to a better place. While they are gone, they are not forgotten. I do think that actually has helped her a little bit to move on. She's a little bit less sad than she was before. We can just do a nice epitaph. I told you it wouldn't work. Oh my goodness. No, let's write something nice for our mom. Here, we'll put beloved mother and grandmother. Rest in pieces. Wow, these epitaphs are so mean. Let's put something a little different. Gone, but never forgotten. They each have an engraving. Emilia's come down just to try and cheer herself up a little bit. I think we'll just quickly use the bathroom, and then we will head back home. Maybe we can invite our brother over and cook something just to help cheer everyone up. And of course, food was a really big way that our family showed love to each other. And it was something that we shared in hard times and in fun times to celebrate as well. So I do think Emilia would try and cook something nice for her brother, maybe bake something, and they can just enjoy it together quietly back at the house. So we've made some salmon croquettes, and we've made some classic sandwiches. For whatever reason, our brother left as soon as we got here. So let's see if we can invite him back over, and then we can enjoy some of this food together. Oh, he can't come. He's busy. All right. Well, I guess we're going to enjoy. Let's make ourselves a cup of coffee then. I guess we'll just enjoy this on our own. It's just a little bit sadder to eat on our own. And I would invite over Kelvin, except this isn't, I don't think, the right kind of environment to introduce him to our infant. And we haven't even really talked too much about the fact that we are a mom. We will be meeting up with him tomorrow. It's Friday. I believe Kelvin is a school teacher, so he probably will have Friday evening off. So we can maybe meet up with him and go bowling or something like that. I think it would be fun just to take our mind off of everything. especially after all of the work that we put into preparing a funeral for our parents. All of that is a lot of work. And on top of that, we just moved into our new house and Emilia had to work very hard with setting up the whole house. So, we've been quite busy and we've also been selling baked goods at our bake table. This will just be a nice way to get our mind off of things and just enjoy a little bit of time, a little bit of adult time, and a little bit of time getting to know Kelvin better, because we did have that one really great date. But we've been so busy lately that we haven't actually had a lot of time to see him. I think we're going to work a little bit more on Emilia's milestones. She's doing pretty well, I think, in her fine motor milestones. And, she's got a lot of firsts. So she's actually pretty close to crawling. I think that would be a good one that we could try and get her to do. And she hasn't said her first word either. So I think if we talk to her a little bit, that would just help us to get another milestone or two as well. Let's talk to her a little bit. I don't know what Emilia told her, but it was very animated. She said a lot. Oh, and look at that. We actually did manage to do a milestone. I'm not sure which one it is, but first word milestone unlocked. So dag dag llama. Nobody can quite agree on which was said first, but make no mistake, Joy has just started to speak her first words. Wow, good job, Joy. That is perfect. We're going to work on her crawling. Emilia's like, okay, come over here. Come see mommy. Look, you're doing so well. Joy's like, this is exhausting. What do you mean I can do it? No, absolutely not. Emilia actually does have fun when we do these things with the baby, and I'm not sure if that's the case for all Sims. Emilia just in general really likes spending time with Joy and taking care of her. It makes her quite happy, and I do think that is because Emilia is such a family Sim. Crawl milestone unlocked. Joy has learned how to crawl. Now that she can crawl around everywhere, you have to keep a close eye on her. Wow, look at her go. She's just speeding around. What a milestone. Emilia can't believe how much her little one has accomplished in such little time. That's amazing. All right, we need to put Joy to bed though. I don't want her sleeping out here. We can soothe her to sleep and then we can play a lullaby for her and then we will be able to go to bed ourselves. There we go. Good night, Joy. Good job today with all of your milestones. You're getting so far in life. Look at how sweet she is. She's like, yeah, you're right. I did an amazing today. I'm going to head to bed. And then Emilia's going to head to bed too. So I will catch you all up in the morning once we're all rested. So Emilia's up. She's gotten herself ready and she's just drinking a little bit of water because her blood sugar was a bit high and she was feeling a little bit dazed. She's so excited for the day. She's kicking her little feet and she's like, hurry up, Mom. I need to get started. I have so many things to do today. So I think we are actually going to go ahead and call Kelvin and meet up with him and we'll have some fun. We'll have a nice, fun, relaxed evening with Kelvin. I think we want to find an activity where we can just really let loose and enjoy ourselves and not be overly stressed. So let's take a look in Oasis Springs. I have a number of different activities here that we can do. We have this neon roller rink and I think that would actually be really fun to go to. So why don't we try that? So here he is, the man that everybody agreed is the one that Emilia should really focus on pursuing. I'm just going to change her outfit really quick. She came in her sportswear, but I have a feeling she would have actually changed. Let's come over and just ask how his day has been. Maybe how his week has been as well, because it's probably been a little while since we've seen him. And we'll also just compliment his appearance, let him know that we think he looks very nice. I don't know what just happened, but I think she told him a secret or something. They were both giggling. It was really cute. So there is this roller rink. There's actually a really big bar at this side. There are some arcade games and there's also a photo booth. So it would be really cute, I think, if we caught a photo together. So yeah, this is just a very, very fun, not too sort of stressful date or anything like that. I think that this is a really good place for us to have chosen to come. And they're chatting already quite a bit. We'll do a little bit of flirting. It's ladies' night, the perfect time for having a girls' night out without breaking the bank. Maybe we can get a flirty little cocktail just to help us out a little bit. And also Emilia does need to go to the bathroom. I don't see Cupid juice on the menu, but what did I see somewhere? Flaming something? Flaming B52. Let's try that. And we can let him know that we do find him quite attractive. There we go. Now they're flirting. And look at that. He became flirty as well, which is good. And it's telling us that we need to kiss our date. So, I mean, we can definitely do that. Oh, did he just blow us a kiss? That's so cute. Oh, wow. That was a good one. I thought it was just going to be like a sweet little kiss, but nice. Wow. Let's do a little bit of skating because that is what we came here to do. Oh, look at them go. They're so cute. It would be cute if they could skate together or like kiss on skates. Is that something actually? Let's just definitely not an option. I just thought maybe. You never know. There might be something cute in there like that. Okay, I think that's enough skating. Let's flirt a little bit more with him. And then maybe we can also just have a little bit of a conversation about the fact that we do have a kid. But let's come and play an arcade game first. Just, we're going to enjoy the last few moments of fun before we tell him the really, really big part of our life and where we're at. As things begin to get more serious between these two, Emilia just wants to check in with Kelvin and see where he thinks their relationship is headed and if he is on the same page as her and thinks it's headed somewhere a little bit more serious. I think she just wants to know, could you picture yourself with a child and would you be okay with that? She probably has mentioned that she has a kid, but I don't think that they've talked about it a lot. So they're just chatting about it right now. She does see things getting serious between the two of them, but before she gets too invested, she just wants to make sure that he would be open to getting serious with someone who does have a child. And if he could see himself potentially, being a father figure to that child, because Joy does not have a father figure. The father is not involved. Oh, look, Emilia has learned the following traits about Kelvin. Family-oriented. Kelvin also shows signs of the caregiver personality. Caregiver Sims are driven by their empathy and compassion to protect and care. Unfortunately, other Sims can exploit their good nature for their own ends. And again, he did say, I love having children, and she got a sentiment with him. You're so fun to be around. I really enjoy spending time with you, and I hope you feel that way about me too. I do think that Kelvin has said, I've always wanted kids and I think family's really important to me. And so, of course, I would love to meet your daughter, but I was always open to the idea of dating someone and I really like you and I would want to get serious with you. And I would love to have children. And if you already have one, it looks like we're well on our way to potentially having a family. So I think that that's really, really exciting. And just because of how many of you did vote in the poll before he leaves, I think that we are going to ask him to be our boyfriend. Now that she knows he is open to that, I think she is going to just say, you know what? I'm pretty sure that you're a very special Sim. You're definitely someone that I've enjoyed getting to know a lot and that I don't want to stop getting to know. I definitely want to keep seeing you. Oh my gosh, she's giving a massage. She's like, I do think that I really want to take things to the next level and take things more serious. I don't really want to date anyone else at this point. And I think that for him, he feels the same way. He's like, I definitely see things being a lot more serious with you. And I'm not interested in seeing anyone else either. So let's make it a little bit more official. It still doesn't mean that they're going to get married necessarily at this point, but it definitely is no longer casual. So we have officially asked Kelvin to be our boyfriend. I think that even though they haven't been on a ton of dates, I do think that some time has passed and they've been texting a lot back and forth and, trying to get together for coffee and stuff when they can. But Emilia, she's had her hands full. She's had a lot going on. Kelvin understands that she's a business owner. She was moving. He was aware that she had a kid, but he didn't know really the details. And also her parents passed away. So he was very understanding and supportive through all of that. And sometimes, when you go through something really hard like that, that's when you really get to know a person and see their true colors. And just having seen how supported Kelvin was in that difficult time, I think Emilia really does know that he's a good Sim and that he's going to be there for her, through thick and thin. Let me know what you all think. Let me know if you're excited, as excited as I am now that we are officially seeing Kelvin. I'm very, very excited for this. Normally, I would not introduce a boyfriend to a child at their birthday party. I think that would just not be very nice for the child. But in this case, because Joy is so young, I think maybe we will invite Kelvin over tomorrow. Maybe he can help us actually even prepare a little bit of a special birthday party. Joy and Emilia can do something special together after he leaves. But that is where I'm going to leave the part for today. I hope you enjoyed this part. I think things are going to get a lot more exciting for Emilia. I know some of you in the comments have been saying you really want Emilia to start focusing on family. I think that's kind of the direction we're moving in. Of course, we're going to continue with our bakery. We're going to continue baking, but it will be a little bit easier to take a bit of time for the business once Joy is a toddler because she will be able to go to daycare. Emilia will have a little bit more freedom to work on her dream, which is of course her bakery. Thank you again everyone for watching. Please don't forget to like the video if you're enjoying the series and subscribe so you don't miss an episode, and I will see you all next time. Bye.